What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here for a little bit of a pickup video. What have I been spending cash on? Haven't done one of these in a long time. Have a backlog of stuff to go through. We're a little all over the place today. There's going to be sports cards, non-sports cards, wax, comic, you name it, pretty much everything. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and dive in. If you've been following the channel recently, during the live stream the other day, I kind of talked about wanting to, and I've always been a big proponent of diversifying into other areas, whether that's ultra modern, comics, Marvel. Been going down a little bit of a wax journey recently, kind of looking more and more at that. And I heavily believe in collectibles across the board, and I just want to spread my risk around into other different pieces and parts of the market as I kind of, I don't know, grow sounds cheesy and corny, but like continue down this journey into this space over the last couple of years. So what have I been doing? We got, what do I want to start with here? I guess I'll just start with the easy one first. That is, let's talk about wax a little bit. I picked up a handful of these 2022 Bowman Megas. They were on Target's website, $45 a pop. I ordered 6 of them. I'm not planning on opening them. Bowman's kind of one of those products that ages pretty well, typically. This class seems to be pretty good. They were up. I ordered them. I'm going to sit on them for a while. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. So this will go into the little pile of wax that I have that I am slowly beginning to build. I talked about it during the live stream the other day. I kind of want to divide up what I'm putting into the collectible space kind of into 3 different categories. Modern sports cards, ultra modern sports cards, or sports cards in general, I guess, singles, shall we say, wax, and comics. And wax could be anything. It could be Magic, it could be sports cards, it could be Marvel. And I guess on the modern card, I should rephrase that on category 1, that it's more cards in general, singles. That could be sports cards, non-sports cards, etc. Then a category of wax, once again, sports cards, non-sports cards, etc. And then the third one being comic books. Cards, for the most part, I generally treat as kind of like the quick flip chase thing. Wax is going to be a diversification into something safer and slower. And comics, I treat as vintage. So that's kind of where my headspace is at on all this stuff. So we got a handful of these. And generally speaking, I am not going to chase retail wax. I just don't want like hundreds and hundreds of blaster boxes laying around. That's not what I want to do. Will I pick up some on occasion if it makes sense? Sure. Once again, these were just kind of sitting on Target's website. They've been up for a couple days, so I just figured, why not? I'll get them, let them sit on the shelf, marinate for a little bit, and see what happens. I also have, while we're talking about wax, they're not here yet. They should be here probably by the time this video goes up. I have some more Spider-Man metal blasters coming. The ones that I ordered off Target.com. I believe I have 9 coming, in addition to the 5 that I opened. I think my plan with those is I think I might do a giveaway on 1, and then I think I'm just going to let the other 8 sit. I don't know that I need to rip anymore. I have a pretty good feel for the set. There's not any non-numbered parallels in them. So I'm just going to let those sit and see what happens. I could probably flip them for like a $10 profit if I really wanted to, but I'd rather just sit on them and see what happens. And maybe I end up ripping them anyway. We'll find out. The other thing that I did wax-wise, and once again, I don't have it here to show because it's a pre-order, and I've once again talked about this a couple different times. I strongly considered buying a couple single loose boxes of Spider-Man metal at the Shipshawana card show. There was a couple people there that had them. I also had a shop that was semi-local-ish to me that had boxes, and I looked at the price of those for around $500 to $600 a box and said, you know what? I would rather just pre-order more Fleer Ultra Avengers. So I already had 6 boxes of Fleer Ultra Avengers pre-ordered. at $300 a box. I pre-ordered a second set of 6 at $350 a box. Now, since then, David Adams has played their games. They are now $379 a box. So those have crept up as well. So I'm now up to a full case of Fleer Ultra Avengers. Obviously, I'll be ripping some of that. Not sure if I'll keep. I don't know if they'll ship me a full case. I got to talk to my rep and see about that. But so that's kind of my wax portion. Let's talk about cards. Sports card wise, I did FOMO into a Donovan Mitchell card. I showed this on the live stream the other night. A follower on Twitter sent me this when I tweeted out about the trade and said, hey, if you really want this, if you just cover my costs on it, he just picked it up off eBay, that he would move it to me. So I paid a little bit, above what he paid for it. That is a Mosaic Blue Donovan Mitchell 2017. This is pop 35, I believe, in a PSA 10. Stunning card, and as we all know, I love my Mosaic colors. I have the blue color match Luka, I have the red Trey Mosaic, and now I have the blue Mitchell to add to the pile. I wanted a Mitchell card. It is what it is. I'm not planning on moving this or flipping it anytime soon. I just want this to sit on the desk and kind of hang out with everybody else. To me, this was a no-brainer. I think I paid a little under 400, or I think I might have rounded up to 400 on this on the transaction. But his silver prisms go for around 500, at least time of recording. I'm recording this Thursday afternoon/evening. I would much rather have this at pop 35, a much better looking card than a prism silver. 17 and 18 Mosaic, I'll continue to say it, is a set that's completely slept on. Obviously, I have vested interest in that, so take that with a grain of salt, but they're fantastic looking cards. They're very low pop, and they look gorgeous. That just looks absolutely fantastic. So pick that up. That's probably the only Mitchell card I'll get. I'm sure I would probably trade into something if something popped up, but his prices really haven't moved that much yet with the move to the Cavs, and there could be some potential room for growth there. We'll find out. I think that Cavs team is going to be very, very good. My lone Shipshawana card show pickup is sports related. I had a great time at the show, absolutely fantastic, but I did not make a lot of moves. I made no deals at trade night, and I only made one purchase on the show floor during show hours. I was there from 8 a.m. until about noon before I hit the road and decided to come home. And this is a fun one. I've always wanted this set. This is a little bit of a PC pickup, I guess. It is the 2018 Topps Archives Sandlot set. Absolutely adore this movie. So you have all the major characters in this set. And I've always wanted to put this together. Just been kind of too lazy to piece it together in singles. And when I saw it all, I love that Peppercorn has a card. When I saw it all together, the dealer had $80 on it. I offered him 60. He took it. I think these normally go for a little over $100 for the complete set, actually. And there are autograph versions of these cards, etc. So snag this. Fun little pickup there. What else do we have? Let's dive into a comic, and then we'll get into non-sports cards. So on the comic side of things, I did show this on the live stream the other night, but I haven't done an official pickup video on it yet. I picked this up on an IG sale. Once again, my camera setup is not the best for showing comics. This is an Avengers number 8, first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. It's a 3.5, but it is white pages, which for a book from the 60s is absolutely insane. And also, it presents fantastic for a 3.5. That just sitting there looks great for a 3.5. I have some higher grades that don't present this well. Now, when you get up close, there is a bunch of spine wear for sure. You can see all that when you look at it up close. But it's a 3.5. The staples are in good shape, which is a lot of times a concern on these. A little bit of a crease up there in the top right, but it's kind of hidden by the white of the background. But the color is fantastic. Like, the color looks really good. Back's not bad. Pretty good shape. Once again, you can see Spine's a little rough, but that's all right. But just presents absolutely fantastic. I got this for, I think it was a little over $7.50 shipped, which is a little under what they had most recently sold for, or right at comps, essentially. But I felt good about paying that because of how great this presents, and the fact that it's white pages gives it a little bit of extra juice. You know, if you're an MCU fan, you're well aware of who Kang the Conqueror is. You know, he made his debut in the Loki TV series, played by Jonathan Majors. He's going to be the next Thanos. He's going to be around for a while, and I think this book has a ton of potential. And it's, you know, it's a Silver Age Avengers key. I feel pretty great about this one in the short and long term. So I'll stash this one away. Not planning on flipping it or anything like that, but always really liked this book. Definitely wanted to knock it off the list. And you could blame Swaggle House Comics convinced me on that one. It was one I already wanted. He did a video about picking one up about a month ago, and I was like, I got to get one of these. And snagged it. Last but not least, non-sports. And there's going to be a huge theme here, and I will ask for your help on this one. I have been picking up some stuff from Stranger Things, specifically the Zero Cool set from the National. I don't have it completed yet. I believe I have 9 in hand. I just got the 10th one. So this is the promo set that they were giving out at the National. I did not get any at the National, sadly. The line was way too long. But I've been picking up the singles as I can. So if anyone has any of these that they are interested in moving, please DM me. I'll pay whatever the current eBay comps are for them. Not a problem at all. Go ahead and shoot me a DM. I think I had, let's see, 1, 2. I have 9 of them so far, and I just got Argyle as the 10th. So if you see anyone in here that I don't have in this pile, feel free to ping me. I would definitely be interested in it. I would like to put this entire set together. Once again, more of kind of like a little bit of a PC thing. I just really like the artwork on these. I think they look really cool. Artwork / photo. I don't know. I love the Eddie and Steve card. My wife and I really enjoyed Stranger Things, and season 4 was absolutely fantastic. So I decided to go down a little bit of path picking those up. And then in that same vein, I also picked up an auto. Once again, my wife and I both really like the character Max. So I picked up a Sadie Sink auto. This is from her. This is from the second series. So it's from season 2. But it is her first auto card. So I really like the actress. I think she's pretty talented. Who knows what she can end up doing in her career. So snag this once again. Not really planning on flipping it or anything. Just going to kind of hold on to this one for a while. But I really like the actor autos on pop culture stuff, especially when it is, you know, what could end up being an iconic character. No spoilers for anything Stranger Things, but she had a very big season 4. We'll see what happens with her character in season 5. But that is the last and final pickup. So we have Mitchell 2017. We have some Sandlot stuff, some Zero Cool stuff. We got a bunch of wax. We got a comic book. That's where I'm at right now. I'm going to continue to diversify into these other markets and kind of see what happens. I really like the idea of getting more wax. I've just become intrigued with that idea over the last month or two, and kind of heading down a path with that. So we'll see where that goes. Like I said, it could be, I'm going to mix and match with where I go there and not stick all my eggs in one basket in the one particular product category. Like I'm not just going to be buying all magic wax. I'm not going to be buying just all sports card wax, etc. So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. Let me know your favorite pickup. If you can help out with the Stranger Things stuff, feel free to slide into the DMs. Smash the like button on the way out the door, and we will catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.